Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous tutorial we had developed this one where we will enter our login details and our password, and this is the page. But I found some issue over here that this was not working. The reason was I just forgot to give this name. So make sure you add that name over here in the select. Since every input in the form has a name, I forgot to give this name. So now it's working fine, and if I enter something, let's say Prithviraj Datta pd@gmail, our contact, let's say anything, let's say Dr. Shetty, and an appointment registered. And now you can see the issue is fixed. Okay, there the input was not there. That's the reason that I forgot to add this name. I just added it and now it's working. Okay, so this was the input, right? Now I'll develop the rest of the part. Now patient details I'll develop. Okay, so all the inputs they can see here. Okay, so let's create another file and save this as patient details.php. okay, and here this is patient details. I'll be adding the same bootstrap links. Now at the bottom I will be adding this script link. So I was going through this search engine optimization and I just found that it is a good practice to add script link at the bottom of the page. The reason is that it will allow web crawlers to go through your page without any problem, right? So you will get a higher search engine rank. So that's another reason we'll be adding this at the bottom of the page. So this was a little information. Now this is the page and we'll be wanting the same design as this. So a bit of a code will be copying the jumbotron, actually, yeah, only the jumbotron and nothing else. So here is our jumbotron and we'll be adding the link in the patient details. Where is patient details? Patient details, here is, we'll be adding patient details.php. So let's just go to patient details.php. This is the fresh page which we have created just now. Now let's go to patient details.php, and here we will be developing a form. Actually we'll be first giving a table. Okay, or just use the bootstrap directly. Get bootstrap.com, documentation. So basically what I have done now is I have just copied this some portion of this previous admin panel over here and let's see how does it look. Now this is the thing, we'll be developing our new form. So we won't be having this book an appointment, we'll be having patient details. Okay, now in the card body part we'll be having table. So in bootstrap documentation we'll go to components. Oh no, contents, there table is there. So we'll be having this this one is the hovering one, so we'll be having this one. Okay, so we'll be copying this code okay over here, and let's save and just see how does it look. This is the table where the details will go. So okay, everything will be dynamically allocated from dynamically shown from this database. Okay, so now we will edit this. This one we won't require. Okay, what are the things we will be requiring? So let's go to the previous page, and if you notice we have 5 columns. Okay, so we'll be requiring here 5. So first is first name, last name, then is email ID. We'll copy this more 2 times, 1 and 2. So this will be contact details, or just contact will do, and here we'll be having our doctor appointment. Okay, and I can just go and delete a couple of this. Okay, and this more 2 times, and let's save and see. One, two, three, oh, we won't require this one, and here we go. So this is basically the details which will be fetching, but we will also have a search bar over here so that the people can the staff members can search by email ID or contact number. Okay, so we'll be doing that, but before that let's just have this. And so this is the front end and it's done, but we'll have a back button over here. Okay, so that we can go back to the previous page. So this is the card body, and here we'll be having a button. So it will be admin panel.php, and we'll be having a name of go to or go back. Okay, so we'll be going back to the previous page, and we'll give a class btn light, and let's see. Okay, if we click this now, see. Okay, so now we'll be having a search bar over here. Okay, so we'll be having another form. We'll work on that form later, but for now let's just create it first. Let's give here 3 rows. Actually that would look more fine. Row equals class equals row, and we'll close this row over here, and it will be a bit more organized. Then tf class call md, let's say 2 for the button. Then we have div class call md, and we'll be having this, let's say 2, same only we'll be having, and one more we'll be having where we'll be having our form. So div class call md, and we'll be having this total should be 12, right? So 2 2 4, and so this will be 8. Okay, and here we'll be having this, and let's just see once. This, let's give this where it's the button. Yeah, this one only. So we give this 1, let's give this 3 plus 1 4, and okay, now let's see, because that looks, yeah. So now we'll be having our search bar over here, and you can also have this as h3. Save this. Yeah, that looks better, right? Now here we'll be having our search bar. So form, this one always happens. Class form group, and this will be action is in func.php, method is post, and here we'll have a input, type is text, name will be search, and class will be form control, and br break. Oh no, we will have in the same line actually. So let's see, and here we'll be having input type submit, name will be patient, search. Okay, and class will be form control. Oh yeah, oh no, this is a button, so we'll have a class btn, and we'll be having light only. So let's see, but this is too long, right? So let's give here, I think, another row. uh, div row and div class call md6 and, or let's say 8 or 10, and this one div class call md and 2. Let's see now what happens. Yeah, I think this looks better, right? This came within this. How what happened? Let's see. Yeah, but that was looking better, right? So let's just do one thing. We'll be having this entire thing. Let's just do one thing. We'll copy this style over here. Now let's see. Oh no, that doesn't work actually. 1 minute. Oh, I have added this table outside the div. Oh yeah, now let's see. Yeah, and I'm thinking of adding that style. So let's just see if it looks better. We'll keep that. Oh, and here I'll be having that style. Yeah, see, it looks a little bit better, right? So go back, patient detail, you can search over here, and let's change this value to search. Type submit value. Okay, this one with value I have not placed, so value is search, and here you go. So fine. So this, now this is the front part. You can see here, this is just the front part, right? So now we'll be developing the backend part. So let's get to work. Where is the form? Sorry, where is this? Okay, yeah, here. So first go to func, and we'll be creating get function. Oh sorry, function get patient details, and patient details will be having global con. So what basically this will do is, see, this is the con, and whenever we are using a function, we want this con to be functional within this. So we are giving the global, okay, and here we will be having our query. Select star from this one name is doctor app, yeah, and result equals mysqli query con query, and here while row equals mysqli fetch array, and our result this row, oh, we have 5 variables, right? So what are the variables? Fname, lname, okay. So I think I'll just copy this fname, lname and all this. It will save some time, and this will be row okay. So email, contact and doctor appointment. So this is it, and now we'll be echoing. So it's very easy enough. Now we'll just cut this from here, okay, we'll cut this from here and we'll be pasting it over here, and here will be our variables, okay. Lname, email, contact, okay. Now will be at the top of the page, will be including the PHP include and our this func, yeah, and this is the place where we will be calling our function. So get patient details. So sorry about that. Oh, something is wrong. Get unexpected, line 33 in, okay, line 33. Let's see. Get patient details. Get patient details. So it was a very silly mistake I found. Okay, it was just this, that the function I have written the name only wrong, function. Okay, and now this will work. So now refresh this. Let's first book an appointment. Let's say Prithviraj Datta pd123@yahoo.com, contact, let's say this one, anything, and Dr. Shetty, and yeah. So I have entered these details, and the patient details, you can see my details is here. So this was the first part, where insertion using a form and displaying the results using a from a database. Okay, displaying a result. Now there might be a situation where when a patient comes and says that, sir, I want to delete my appointment, or I want to see whether my appointment is there. So in such a case we will search over here. So let's develop this now. Okay, so for this we will be requiring another page. Okay, and let's save this as search patient.php. Okay, and from func.php we will just copy this portion over here, and and here I'll just close this. So